hoy es el fin. Es el final de Call of Juarez. Quedan 2. Los voy a jugar de corrido y será el fin. También será el fin de los gameplays en este canal, MataPasiones. Pero pueden pasarse a MataPasiones Gaming o MP Gaming, que está aquí en un comentario. En algún lado está. Ese canal va a ser exclusivo para videojuegos y se va a quedar para podcasts, reviews, tecnología, política, reflexiones, todo lo demás. Pero relacionado a videojuegos, allá. ¿Entendido? Alan va a subir su saga de Halo Reach allá también. Entonces es probable que ya tengan contenido cuando vean esto. Adiós.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. A perfect place to hide out from the authorities.
Ay, qué bonito gráfico, oiga. La niebla.
In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Indians?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Vamos, acércate, viejo, acércate. Que le di en la cara y en los huevos. Ya se muere. Son inmortales. Se morían de un tiro en la mano. Ahí viene, ahí viene, ahí viene. Perfecto. Fatality. ¿Desde cuándo aguantan los golpes en la cara? Me da un poco de risa que este güey es una máquina de matar, es el duro de matar. Y a los protagonistas los encarcela, la mayoría.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Se va a empedar. Silence Grips, el borrachito. La sombra. Eso no me gusta. Cambia mucho cuando lo hace.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
Aguanten.
and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Graves, are you all right?
Que se puso sentimental.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see, with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Buena forma para cargar. Muy sentimental, parecía himno de Estados Unidos esa canción. Oh, that. Oh, that.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
No se ven. ¿Son invisibles acaso? Al igual que invencibles. Ay,
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
es invisible ese güey.
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Es invencible, como que tengo que subir hasta no sé dónde.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Un antihéroe. Silas Grips. Casi muero.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead.
Corre, corre, corre. Explosivos.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Take him out! He's just one man! Put him down! I want that bastard dead! Scalp your ass! Gonna make you bleed! You morons are slow as molasses! You ready for a belly full of buckshot?
Yo no tengo dinamita. Uy.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
¡No! Era por otro lado. Ah, qué menso.
Come out from behind there! And that son of a bitch! Take him out! Come here! He's just one man! This is gonna hurt!
Güey, se atacan como apaches.
Him anyway!
Casi no la veo por la sangre.
Gonna cut you, boy!
Viene otro, carga.
You morons are slow as molasses! Put him down! I want that bastard dead! You ain't seen the likes of me. Damn! You just brought hell down.
Ay.
I'm gonna cut you in two. Burn in hell, Greaves!
Cortecito del CR7 de cortesía.
I'm gonna blow your damn head off! If I'm dead...
Más dinamita. Se va a tocar como se va. ¡Pup! ¡Pup! ¡Pup!
This ain't hide and seek!
No le di. Dios, Popo.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit!
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him! I never did like that bastard! I am done here!
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Ese güey, ya mátame, haz lo que quieras. A verdad, pero primero está de bandido. Cuando le llega todo el peso de la ley, ya andan llorando. Me suena.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
Los vigías deberían de estar arriba de un árbol, ¿no? Escondidos, no hay como campamento, no hay entrada.
Dead man!
As I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Ay, qué pedo. Ve muy rápido.
Run! Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Se cogió su
Son of a
ruca.
bitch!
Eso no se hace.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Son un chingo. Me van a hacer caga.
Can't believe you keep missing. He's wounded. Why won't this asshole die? I don't think he knows who we are.
A la madre.
Cover me.
Estoy disparando con una chiquita. ¿Qué me está disparando ese güey?
One sorry son of a bitch. Aim if you're gonna fire. Why won't this asshole die? Rule the day.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Bendito Dios.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Ojalá se pueda la primera.
And repay him I did.
Se murió. Último. Sí, el 14 es el último. Vamos al modo historia porque este no lo he jugado. Porque una vez lo jugué sin grabar el audio. Pendejo.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
No recuerdo nada de Bolivia. Pues vamos a ver en su madre, de todos modos. El bueno, el muerto y el malo. Espero ser el bueno y no el muerto.
"40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now."
Ambiente nuevo. Parece una selva de coníferas. Yo creo que...
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
But for all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
It's twice as dangerous. I'm still standing.
Muchos escopeteros tan potentes.
It's time to end this.
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Destruir. Prácticamente eso está diciendo. A ver qué hay por aquí. Suena como una serpiente, ¿no? Dice que hay algo aquí que yo puedo usar, pero no hay nada. Che pueblo fantasma. Se parece al miscuate. Ah, no es cierto. ¡Ay, cabrón!
Ready to meet your maker.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
¿Eso es como de fuego o de qué? La papita quise estar. Tardé un chingo en ver el escopetero, me vi bien novato. Creo que no, sí estoy bien. Muy fregado. Déjame avanzar. ¿Por dónde chingados voy a pasar? Ah, ya vi. ¿Qué nango? Sí, crucé la cerca, ¿verdad? No me regresé. Sí lo crucé.
Town was falling apart, just like me.
Siento que ya estoy aquí. Por aquí, ¿qué ves? Ay, de qué. Ay, cabrón. Ni lo vi. Ni lo vi nomás.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Piqué la letra.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
You can't hide forever!
¿Dónde estás, maldito? Porque me tengo que meter al segundo piso de una casa o algo.
Come out, you yellow bastard! than you! I'm done with you!
Déjeme pasar, maldito videojuego.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
That old fart ain't right now!
Me van a desbaratar la casa.
He's wounded! He can't do that! Put that mad dog down!
Ay, me maté yo solo.
Put that geezer in the ground! Massacre him! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Where'd you learn that? Kill that old timer!
Se nota que es el último nivel. No he tenido tantos errores y me están friendo.
Who the hell is that old man? Get to cover! Vengeance is mine! Kill that old timer! Blowing your ass up! That old fart ain't right in the head!
Mira, te lo estoy dando con tu... Mira. Maldita.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us the tale.
Obviamente ganaste. Pues...
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Son of a bitch! Not deserving that like that! There! Get ready to die! Bury that old asshole! Damn, he's fast!
Me dijo vaquero gordo. Está bien pelado. Está bien pelado esta madre.
That old fart ain't right in the head! That bastard! Why is that son of a bitch still standing? Kill that old timer!
Mi vida, ¿de dónde me llegó eso?
Boom! Son of a bitch!
Dale, dale a los gordos. Los gordos explotan. En la panza.
Put that geezer in the ground!
Déjame pasar el nivel ya, pues. ¿Qué se pegaron ahí? Destruyendo la casa, vergas.
Gonna be loud! Son of a bitch! Motherfucker! Kids do not deserve to die like that! Boom!
Put that geezer in the ground!
Son of a bitch!
Bury that old asshole!
I'm gonna bury you in a million pieces! I'll blow you right.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us the tale.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Entonces,
Gonna
¿qué?
blow you into next week, boy! He can't do that!
¿Tengo que huir acaso?
Deserves to die!
That old fart ain't right in the head! Who the hell is that old man? He's got company!
Massacre! Get ready to die!
Put that geezer in the ground!
Got to cover!
Kill that old timer!
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Ya por fin. Si no iba a poder ganar así como.
Because when I woke up,
Bueno,
From the
Ricardo.
dead?
there was silence all around me.
Y ni cadáveres ni
I
nada.
could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Billy the Kids. El güey que ayudamos en la primera misión.
Here, there, and even over there.
¡No! Me regresó un chingo. Ah, no, no se destruyó esto.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Ah,
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Estoy peleando con fantasmas. Está bueno el final. Es más difícil porque no se ven. Rock.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
No los veo ahora, ¿de dónde?
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
Y aparecen varias veces los enemigos.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
No lo vi. Verde. Empezó mucho. Mendigos fantasmas. Es un monóculo y todo. ¿Dónde estás? Que no te veo. Muchos fantasmas.
But no ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
¿Creen que estoy loco? Todos juntos. Ay, me tengo que meter así.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Me está dando como paranoia esto de tener que estar volteando a todos lados y no verlos bien. Bueno, que con un tiro Se va, pero...
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
¿Dónde venían? De la escalera, ¿eh? ¡De la escalera!
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Repetir todo. Ay, no me dejas correr. Salirme del círculo. Miren, miren, miren. Ah, se puede ir. Pero no mucho. Ya ni Terminator, qué pinche tado.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
¿Ya se acabó? ¿Se acabó el juego? Ese güey. Oh. ¡Un zombie! ¡Un zombie! ¡Un zombie! El bueno, el muerto y el malo. Silas Grips.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Una bala. Le di como 30.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch.
I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Hay $1 la mexicana. No lo voy a ganar, tengo poca velocidad. Me equivoqué de botón. Pendeje. Tengo que matarlo y aplicar right back.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
¡Vamos! Soy una verga, la verdad. Se acabó el juego. Se acabó el juego. Se acabó el juego.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
¿Qué voy a hacer? Lo voy a matar porque el Apache me dijo que no hiciera venganza. Quiero volver a jugarlo para hacerle redención nada más.
why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Here. I won't have it said that I left you with nothing.
Me voy a poner la moneda en la boca.
That's how you want it? So be it.
Un duelo.
Holy shit!
Dwight, Molly, move against that wall. Go!
¿Por qué no me hice lo de la velocidad? Será sorpresa. Y la concentración.
Damn lying drifter!
Ojalá me deje repetirlo y no me tenga que hacer todo otra vez. 1910. Pura tanteo, el duelo final. Me encantó ese... ¡Pum!
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Por eso desconfiaba de mí, porque ya se sabía la historia ese güey.
Did you know it was him all along?
Cassidy told me Bob was in Abilene before he died. But I wasn't sure Ben was my man until he revealed how much he knew about Ringo and Reed. The coin, of course. Well, that was the last nail in that particular coffin.
I better go get the sheriff.
You okay, boy? You're looking mighty shook up.
Dwight, maybe you best go home. Young Eisenhower here is leaving for West Point tomorrow. He shouldn't get caught up in something like this.
I think I might head out myself at this juncture. Unless you want to stop me.
No!
No, sir. Mr. Graves.
So where are you going now? Now that you had your revenge?
Doesn't really matter, does it? As I've sold my soul for it, and will never again walk with those I have lost.
Se verá al infierno. Qué buen juego para 25 pesos más impuestos.